Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 1, kicking off with a new season of this show. For those of you that may be new here, I do timer-based reactions, which means you guys need to have your own copy of the footage, and you'll sync up with my timer. I'll do a countdown for you guys when we're ready to start, and we'll watch the whole thing together. There's a link in the description below that will show you how to do it if you're not sure what I mean and you're not sure how to watch my content. You can check that out. It should be in at least pretty much all of my newer videos within the last probably half a year or a year. It should be in all of their descriptions. So, yeah, with that said, I try to let you guys know early, so that way if that's not the format you guys like, if you're expecting to have the episode in the corner for you guys to watch as well, that's not how I do things here. There will be 15 seconds to help you guys sync up, but other than that, the rest of it's gonna be, you guys synced up on your end. So, anyway, yeah, and I made the guide just to speed things along so I don't have to fully explain how to do it in every single video. So go check that out if you're interested. But for those of you who are returning or already know how those systems work, One Punch Man. Oh, I'm excited. I There was a lot of hate for season 2, and I'm aware of that. I liked season 2. Obviously, like, it wasn't as visually stunning as season 1, but I enjoyed getting a bit more of a story, whereas season 1 was more like uh episodic, It's like there's some episodes that lingered and went on for a couple episodes, a bunch of mini arcs, you could say. But now we have Garo, who persisted through all of season 2, who is this guy who wants to become a villain, and or a monster, I'm sorry. I'm watching too many like heroes and villains and stuff like that shows. He wants to become a monster, essentially, because he rooted for them as a kid. I felt bad for the way he was like bullied as a kid and everything, and the way he treated the kid last season. It's like I do see some good in him. He's a very complex character, so, but he was taken by the Monster Association. So I wonder what they're gonna do with him. What is he gonna do there? And I think we're planning on like assaulting the Monster Association too. Weren't we like starting to form a group to infiltrate or something like that? They they took some guys captive, right, that are part of the Hero Association. I think they still have them captive, and we had to go save they were like forming a group to be able to go save them, I believe. So we also got King, who got a lot of development in last season, kind of, because I think we did see him in season 1, we just didn't know much about him. And we still haven't seen the #1 hero either. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. I'm excited to watch it, so let's just watch, and then we'll talk more in the discussion of this video. So get your footage ready to sync up with me. We are going to start the episode here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Bandai Namco. Oh shit. Turns out my headphones need to be on. Ooh. Oh, for those of you who... Oh, nice. I like the opening so far. Last season I was confused about Garo's hair. I don't think I found out until after I finished the show that it was just, he rubbed like blood in it. Uh, it was just such a thorough dye job that I thought it was some like weird like power awakening or evolution, like an anime power up. But apparently it's just supposed to be the blood from his face that he wiped through his hair. A lot of good art in this opening. Oh my god. Of course that succubus looking monster is still around. Can't get rid of her. Too much of a service. They're talking about what Saitama did. I guess that might make Garo happy, right? Do these guys know that you can eat something and turn into a monster, though? Hmm. Blast! Hmm. Damn. Ugh. Second goal? What a lineup of characters in that shot. Man, did they make her outfit like even more skin tight than it was before? Oh, wow. Never lost a battle. That's a Drive Knight, right? Damn. What a champ, dude that lost his arm is just still in it. Oh. I love this voice actor. Oh, my mask. I want to learn more about this guy. So he doesn't care if they die, he just doesn't want to be them used against him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he said that before. He only stays in Class A, but how does he chalk up to the S classes, I really wonder. Oh. Was it like, man, why can't I remember what it's like Putty Putty Prisoner or something like that, right? I can't remember what the first I know it's Prisoner, but uh they're just gonna let him go get revenge. Oh, he lost his other one. He got too jacked and ripped it. How sweet. Oh, I feel that. I know you're pretending not to be there. Wow. He thinks they're not capable. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh my god, we're gonna look at it. Look at that. Those teeth. Okay. Child Emperor. Oh no, what is he doing? It'd be funny if they just find Saitama. What? Okay. He has battle suits, he has a little army, a zombie man! Oh, I know that voice too. Half of it's my sister's fault. Why are they here too? He's doing acupuncture. What is happening here? Why? Sorry, it's so cramped. uh, I love Blizzard. Just don't lie down. Man, all the outfits on the women are just skin tight. Really accentuating their assets. Was it like that last season too? He doesn't think anyone can beat him. He's just bored. Mm. Wow, that was just yesterday. Okay. Oh, bug just flew like into my eye. Motherfucker. Of course, King does not want to be a part of it. Are you listening? Mm. Okay, go find Garo and punch him. Alright. You already have a couple that, well, you haven't punched him, but you've chopped him. She's still, she's, oh my god. I butchered that. She's still trying to do that? What the heck? I thought she just, like, wanted to help society, but no, she's just still just trying to get all these powerful heroes on her team. Yeah, you went through some crazy shit, Garo. guess I wasn't holding him that well. Hopefully he doesn't find a monster cell to eat. Doesn't realize. Well, I think anyone looking at that wouldn't eat it. Oh, wow. We didn't even see it. Oh, they took out 2 soldiers. Oh. Oh. Machine God G5. Any chance it's the one that Genos is looking for? Any robot, I'm always just like, could it be the one? No, well, she can just control them. Well. Oh my god. She made them more jacked. Oh, he's just... I didn't realize Hiroshi's right there. That's his leg. Mmm. What the heck is that? Did not expect the voice from that thing. Oh. Mmm. Who are these guys? King the Ripper? Oh, Demon King the Ripper. Okay. Well. Alright. It's a lot of setup, I will say. I liked the episode. I mean, I didn't hate it, but just to be a little bit pessimistic, we had a whole season to set up the conflict between like, the humans versus the Monster Association, right? And then we got left with it, like, about to start, and then we had a recap episode last week which obviously I didn't do a reaction to. Um, and then this episode, we kind of just readdress the problems that exist, you know? It's like Monster Association's a problem. Let's make sure that we find a way to tell Saitama, you know? And then the Hero Association talking about what they're gonna do, kind of what some of the other S class heroes are like, you know, thinking about in their ideology. But I don't know. Alright. Wait, is this preview? Or is this after credits? I think this is after credits. So these are monsters. That's right. I thought I recognized them. Oh, we're getting another after credit of Sonic. Okay. Yeah, so he didn't get powers because... Are we gonna get another encounter? Oh. Oh, is it? Huh. Oh, he lost 2 kilograms. Okay, never mind. No. That is it, guys, for episode 1 of season 3. Alright. Sonic lost weight. So, so, so I guess he just got sick for like 24 hours after eating the cooked monster cell. Didn't turn into a monster, didn't get any new powers, he just lost a tiny bit of weight. And so he feels lighter because he lost weight. And now, I guess, because he has such perfect control of his body, he feels like he needs to, like, remaster this ability. Okay. Alright. But yeah, we learned a little bit more about Blast. I mean, we've already known that Blast, like, no one really knows who he is and everything, so I was kind of retreading that ground. But I don't know that we knew that he will only act voluntarily. The Hero Association can't order him to do anything. He won't go and do it. And I guess, I mean, it's kind of like solo leveling. If you have these heroes that are extremely powerful, how do you police them? They can kind of do whatever they want. You just hope that maybe if you give them an organization to follow, that you can organize them, you know? So I guess I guess that makes sense and gives us some more insight into that character. So that is one thing that we did learn. We know that Drive Knight tried to go. I don't know. Did they tease that Drive Knight was going in alone? I can't remember if that was something they briefly mentioned, but I don't think we ever knew the result. Which I guess the fact that they haven't heard from him means that they're assuming he lost. But also, they said that Drive Knight had never lost a fight, so he was like confident. That's crazy. Now, I always wonder how that works because is Drive Knight someone that only takes on fights he thinks he can win? But if that's the case, then why did he go take this one on? So maybe not. It's just crazy to think that, like, you know, Geno seems pretty crazy, but he's lost so many fights, you know? It's like, does that mean Drive Knight is better than Genos, or does that mean that Drive Knight just hasn't encountered enemies as strong as Genos has encountered? It's kind of curious, because, you know, that's one of those things where you gotta be, like, very careful when you look at, like, people's records and stuff, because it's like, you know, you go into, like, a shooter game and you see someone's, like, 100-0, like I don't know, but this is a bad example because most games have like matchmaking these days, but you know, it's like if you just go into random lobbies and you're not doing ranked or something. Like, I guess League or something. If someone tries to tell you, like, oh, I've never lost a game of League, but they only play normal matches, they never play ranked, or they only play ARAMs or something like that, you know? I don't know. It's, you gotta be careful with, you gotta get a little more of the specifics before you just blindly believe someone based on their, like, KDA or win-loss ratio and stuff like that, so... I'm kind of, it's something that we may never learn more of. It's just something where, oh, he's never lost a fight and he lost. Okay. But we had Machine God G5, who seems to be a new recruit. It seems like he heard about the association, and it seems like he was sent by someone. I wanted to go back to that part. There was a lot of dialogue this episode, so I apologize. I was deployed by the organization to aid the Monster Association. So there's some organization... There's some other... I mean, I don't know what organization he's talking about, I guess. Like... I guess maybe that's setting up a future arc? Unless it's somehow he was sent by, like, the Hero Association. But it almost felt like he was saying, like, I was deployed by the organization, like, telling Giro that, like, hey, I was sent by these guys, and I imagine Giro was like... Did he say organization? How did you get to this hideout without getting lost? Can I talk to your creator? Alright, well, yeah, I don't know. I guess by him saying, like, organization, I don't know, was that him wondering what organization, or was that him being like, oh, that organization kind of thing? I'm not sure, but he also said, like, can I talk to your creator, and nothing, but yeah. Anyway, like I said, I always wonder whenever I see a new robot, is this gonna be the one that, you know, for one, is it just a robot, or is it a cyborg? Because cyborgs are ones that have, like, they have to have, like, a little bit of human left, right? Like, Metal Knight isn't a cyborg. He just controls puppet robot suits, right? So is this just a robot, or is this a cyborg? He's just called Machine God G5, right? It wasn't like, and it was like threat level, whatever, threat level demon. And one of the guys said, like, this robot showed up, but I guess they might just not know. You might just see him and assume he's a robot. But anyway, interesting. I guess maybe we'll find out if it has to do with Genos' past or not in the future. But yeah, we obviously had the guy, which I can't necessarily blame him that his son got captured. He's just such a... We know how he was before, where he's, like, definitely, like, power tripping a lot, so it made me not like his character. But he is a guy that's just trying to save his kid who got taken by monsters, so I can't blame him for getting mad that the Hero Association isn't acting fast enough, and you know, he has money, so why not throw his money at the chance of saving his son? And so he tried to take this this group of people and give them these power suits and stuff, but it seems like they lost pretty quickly. They killed 2 of their dudes, but who knows what difficulty level those 2 guys that got killed were anyway. They might have been pretty basic, but yeah. There's only, like, roughly... Did he say less than 30, or did he say around 30 demon threat level monsters left? So it does seem like they obviously lost some. You know, the guy that beat Genos, Saitama, beat him, and I'm sure there were other strong ones. It was probably Centauro or whatever they were calling him. Was probably another one that was, like, up there in difficulty that got taken out once again by Saitama. So anyway, but yeah, really the most compelling part of this episode for me was seeing more of the Monster Association, because they're what we know the least about, and seeing how they treated Garo and how Garo handled the situation that he was in, which was basically, I mean, I guess he's being tested now, but I don't know. I don't really know what Garo wants to do from here. Like, obviously, Garo just wants to like mainly recover. Did Garo say specifically what he wanted to do? Because he kind of thought to himself, but I'm going to have an important talk with him now. What I like how he's just like, what the heck is that giant in the back? I like how he just like walks in this room and it's just like Orochi is just right there. After the recent battle, there are fewer than 30 remaining. Threat level demon or higher. Okay, or higher. Like I said, a lot of dialogue. I tried to keep up the best I could. But hmm. I didn't realize that they're lacking a leader. Is that a translation? Because he said like, I'd like you to become a member of the leadership and assist me. So it's not like they're looking for Garo to be their ultimate leader, because I think that's supposed to be Orochi, right? It was just an interesting wording to be like, we lack a leader, you know, but I think maybe a more proper translation would be, you know, we lack, kind of like, obviously I wouldn't word it this way, but basically managers, right? Like, not the big boss, but people to manage their soldiers and everything. Yeah, it's because of his ideology and everything that he's been picked. So I don't think we really got like a look into what Garo was thinking about this situation. They asked him to go after a hero's head, which we also haven't seen. Have we seen Garo kill a single hero? I don't think he's killed a single hero, which means this time he'd actually have to kill one. Which I don't know how he feels about that. The fact that he hasn't done it yet. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he just says like, you want me to grow a horn, and then Orochi says, you have one day, bring me the head of a hero. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if Orochi knows that he hasn't taken any lives yet that we've seen that I can think of. But if he does, that's a pretty good strategy of like, hey, like, yeah, sure, this guy has been fighting the heroes, but he hasn't killed any of them. So how can we know that when he fights on our side, he'll help us wipe them out? You know. So I'll give him a test to have him go kill one and bring one to me. I'm really curious to see how that all turns out and what Gara does. He's also being followed by two other um threat level demon monsters. So yeah. Anyways, I don't really think I have anything more. Definitely not the most exciting episode, but it was fun enough. I liked Blizzard going in and trying to, I guess, apparently she's still trying to get them on her squad. I thought she was just trying to get them to help like fight for humanity or whatever, but no, it's just like, well, maybe they'll come fight for me if I can like try to convince them or whatnot. But it's funny because as much as she seems like the normal one there, it's also still a little crazy for someone to like walk into that room of S-class heroes and Saitama and be like, hey, will you like secretly be trying to get them all to join her group when she's, just top of B. Very interesting. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. That's gonna be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. the I will be releasing this as it airs, so there won't be early access for this show, but a lot of my other shows will have early access for 2 episodes ahead of time. Check that out if you're interested. Or the Patreon show tier will have shows that aren't even released to YouTube yet. So things like Solo Leveling Season 1 and 2 are on there. Dan to Dan Season 1 and 2 is on there. So check all that out if you are interested. Like I said, links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you in my future reaction. Bye-bye.